Hello there, everybody. Right now, Nancy is trying to meet with the Meister Burger, and I'm not exactly sure what the Meister Burger is. He's either the guy who cooks burgers for everybody else, or he's the mayor of the castle. So I think he's over here. Yeah, right over here. This is the Burgermeister's office.
It looks like I need to match the glass pattern, but I don't have all of the pieces.
And this is definitely a puzzle. That's got to be a puzzle for later on in the game. No, I'm trying to pick up this bee thing. Can I pick it up? Doesn't really look like I can pick it up. And just for reference, the way to find the Burgermeister's office is basically this set of stairs here that lead straight to the front door of the building. Just go through the stairs, turn around, it's in the hallway in the corner. Alright, everybody, so let's meet Karl, the Burgermeister. Whoa, was he just playing with dolls?
You must be Nancy, yes?
That's right. I'm here to help you take care of the monster sightings.
Shh, shh. There is certainly no monster, Fräulein, and there have been no monster sightings. Everything is fine. There is no need for alarm. We have a huge monster problem here, literally and also figuratively. The monster is huge, and it is also a huge problem. I need your help.
Why are you doing that?
Doing what?
Talking so loudly. Who is listening in?
I am the Burgermeister, Nancy. If I appear to be scared, how will everyone feel? The last thing I need is the castle newspaper picking up on how bad things are.
The castle has its own newspaper?
Of course. Doesn't yours?
I don't really live in a castle.
How do you protect yourself from peasant uprisings?
It's never really been an issue. Can you tell me a little bit about this monster?
What? You want details? It's a monster. It is monstrous. Get rid of it, please. And thank you.
So, as the Burgermeister, Karl is in charge of everything here at Castle Finster, which I guess makes him the leader, and because he's the leader, he's wearing Lederhosen.
I like your lederhosen.
Yes, get it out of your system now, Fräulein.
What do you mean?
No one likes lederhosen. Look at these. All of these straps and hooks and what have you. It's like I can't be trusted to keep my shirt on. Do you know how long it takes me to put these on in the morning? 9 minutes. And it's not like they look good. I look like a sad old Pinocchio.
Then why do you wear them?
It's part of Marcus's barbarianization of the castle. He wants to give tourists a more authentic experience when they come here.
It sounds like you're not a fan of that idea.
I grew up here. I know authentic. If he wanted authentic, he should have come to me instead of stuffing the castle full of idiotic tourists. No offense to you and your fanny pack wearing, loud talking country people.
It sounds like you don't like tourists.
We have no business having tourists here. It isn't right.
Alrighty, so he mentioned Marcus. Marcus is the person who technically owns the Castle Finster.
This thing, what is it? Why does everyone just call it the monster?
Honestly, there is not much we know about it.
What do you mean?
Most of us have only seen the destruction it leaves behind.
But it still seems like you would know enough about it to at least give it a name. After all this time?
I heard it had a name long, long ago. The villagers, hundreds and hundreds of years ago, they knew the monster. They would leave food for him deep in the woods. They were all terrified of him, of course, but so were the wolves. If they kept the monster fed, he would not bother them, and they could raise their livestock in peace. But one night, the monster broke into the castle and kidnapped the Freiherr's only daughter. He was broken-hearted and decreed that the monster be killed on sight. He demanded that the townsfolk no longer leave food in the woods. It was forbidden to speak the monster's name in town.
Was his daughter ever found?
No one knows. No one even knows how true the story is. It was a long time ago. But there are many stories like it that happened in these walls.
Who's Lucas?
Lucas is the castle's other monster.
What do you mean?
He's the head of security's son, so he's always wandering around, meddling, talking, endlessly talking, chattering away about some immense thing. It never ends with that one. How could someone who knows so little talk so much? The talking is more annoying than all of the pranks.
The talking, he just keeps talking.
Can you catch me up on what's been happening with these monster sightings?
The castle is emptying out. I've never seen people be this nervous. You've got to get to the bottom of this quickly.
What has happened with the monsters so far?
I don't know. I've heard all sorts of things. Magda saw him out in the woods last week. She was out gathering herbs after a rainstorm. She drops her basket, and when she looked back up, she saw him standing there. She was sure she was going to get it, but the monster just walked away.
Where is Magda? Can I talk to her?
You can try, but good luck with that. She's bolted her door, and she hasn't come out since that night. Come to think of it, you should leave her alone.
I just want to ask her a few questions.
I know exactly what you want to do, and I'm telling you that you need to leave her alone.
Earlier, you hid some things when I came in. Were they dolls?
Fräulein, these are not dolls.
Okay, what are those items?
These are injection-molded, professionally crafted, physical, tactical, multi-directional place-holding avatars.
So, in other words, he was playing with dolls.
Nope, still don't get it.
Therefore, a fully immersive, strategic, map-inclusive campaign tabletop set I've built.
Okay, I know those words, but that is the extent of what I took away from that sentence.
You Americans would call it a game.
Oh, yes, we would call it that.
But that is because in the rest of the world, games are not taken seriously. Here, we take games very seriously. Very seriously. That is why German board games are the best in the world.
Whoa, Karl, calm down. I believe you. No need to throw a temper tantrum.
They are?
Yes, they are. Just so you know, many of the most popular games throughout the world actually were created in Germany. And now I'm working on creating a new game. When it is done, it's going to turn the strategy world on its ear, which, now that I think about it, as an expression, does not make a great deal of sense.
Why is that?
Because why would it be on its ear? This is preposterous.
No, the other thing. Why is this game so important?
You'll have to see. Tell me your play. It's not perfect yet, but it's pretty great so far. At least that is what I think. But you should be sure to tell me what you think. Don't be shy. I can always use constructive criticism.
Hey, I'm game. Let's play this game.
Sure, I'd love to.
Great! It's called Raid. The game is very simple. It's just about using the best strategy and, of course, finding the coolest looking character. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
I'll play blue if you play the other two colors.
Oh, excellent.
And let's take a look at the game rules before we do anything, because I'm probably going to get confused. Now, this game has all sorts of squares. Red, blue, green, and orange. Those are the normal squares, and I'll try to explain as we play the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now this person is on an orange square, which means we have an orange battle. You can see orange in the bottom right-hand corner of your card. I'm going to pick 15 because that's my highest orange, and I won the battle. That means this person goes backwards. If the person won the battle, he would have gone forwards. 1, 2. Okay, I'm on a red square. which means I get to challenge somebody to a red battle. Let's challenge this guy. My highest red is a 4. That's not very good. Yeah, I lost. So instead of going forwards, I go backwards. That's basically how this game works. We have all sorts of battles. So now we have a blue battle. Alrighty, I won. So that person goes backwards. And we have a green battle between those two characters. That one's a tie, so he doesn't go forwards or backwards. He just stays in place. Alright, so you guys have the basic idea of how this game works by now, right? You have a battle, and if you win the battle, you go forwards. If you lose the battle, you go backwards. Okay, here's an orange battle. Alright, and Nancy's in the lead. Now the distance forward and backwards is indicated on the card. So the number on the left shows how far you go forward, and the number on the right shows how far you go backwards. Okay, is it my turn? I'm being challenged? I'm being challenged for green. Let's go for Professor Sparrow. Oh! He wins. And on a 9 card, so he goes forward 9 squares. Oh, that's so not fair. Alright, so a heart basically means you get a freebie card, and a star basically means you lose a card. Okay, green battle. Let's go for 9. Yes! Okay, so I go forward 8 squares. And Nancy regains the lead. Awesome. Okay, I'm being challenged for orange. And I win. So he goes backwards to the starting position. Alright, so black is a special square. If you land on black, you have to go backwards to the previous black square. If you land on white, you get to go forward to the next white square. So try to land on white, and try to avoid black. Just like how you'll want to try to land on heart squares to get extra cards, and you'll try to avoid star squares to avoid losing cards. Basically, you get the hang of this game after playing it for a couple of rounds. It's not too complicated, and I'm being challenged on green. I don't have much in the way of green. The typical game of Raid takes about 10 minutes, I think. I'm going to hope to be able to get through this game as quickly as possible. I landed on blue. Alrighty. Oh, it's a tie! Oh, well that's not good. Nancy's pretty much in the lead. Yeah, everybody else is really far behind. Alright, red battle. Alright, win, win. Okay, so because I'm on easy mode, usually the two other characters are going to challenge each other instead of challenging me. Red battle, huh? Red battle. Well, I don't want to use my really good card. I'll use the fairy. Alright, and purple goes back to being off of the board. Is purple ever going to be on the board? Ah, no! Yellow is catching up. Okay, red. Ooh, I landed on a star card, and like I said, you have to give up a card. Let's give up the mirror, because I have 3 of them. I'll challenge purple to a red battle. Alright, so I go forward 2. 1, 2. Good, good, good. I'm really close to the end. Basically, well, you can't see because we have cards in the way. But basically, the way to end the game is by landing on the final square, which is a red square, and then winning a red battle. That's all you have to do. So let me see. 1, 2, 3. Red is 3 away, so let's hope I get a 3 or higher. And please not a 1. Yes, I got a 3. Okay. Okay. Red battle. Red battle. Yes. Yes. Okay. This is a win, right? It's a win! Okay, I won. That's
Nice
it!
round! What did you think?
I loved it.
I knew it. I said to myself, Karl, this is the one. This is a game that's going to put you on the map. Here, take this for your trouble.
Alright, he gives us a sack of euros.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot, Karl.
I'll let you go. Bye.
Goodbye.
Auf Wiedersehen!